Good evening, good afternoon, good night, and good morning. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Time for another episode of Millionaire M.A.N Cave Live right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. Y'all know what time it is. Don't forget to share with y'all's family, if y'all's friends, everybody in between. If y'all are on Facebook, if y'all are on YouTube, we appreciate y'all for being on YouTube. Yes, it's coming, Man Cave, baby. That is right. We are on Man Cave. It is here. It is here. It is here. I don't know who the hell that was, but yes, they are excited that it is Man Cave time, and I appreciate y'all for being excited. So because you are on Facebook person, don't forget, share this. Since you excited too, share it with your people so that way they know Man Cave is on as well. Exactly. If you're on Facebook, share. If y'all are on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. All of the other good stuff in between. RETV live on Roku. Y'all want to watch on Roku? Yeah, all that good stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on. I couldn't do the show without the fellas. Y'all, the fellas already know I've had a long ass day, so I'm probably ain't gonna say squat this whole episode. That's a lot. But I couldn't do the show without the fellas that are on the air with me. So if I don't talk, they gotta talk, because if not, then we just be sitting here in silence. As always,
no dead air.
Pretty much no dead air. Exactly. My brother from another mother, Millionaire Mike, is in the building with us. What's going on, Mike?
What's up? What's up? I am literally chilling tonight because it is like 50 degrees out here. But so it's my first cold night. Y'all know I'm out here all winter long. I just wrap up a layer up or whatever. I just got on a sweatshirt and t-shirt under it tonight. But yeah, it's 50 degrees. And I'm the winter, yeah, I know, but it's the first cold night.
Actually, I got 47, Mike. I'm looking at the weather on my phone. I got 47.
Let's see how it dropped a couple more degrees.
Let's see how cold it get before 9:30 tonight.
Hey, I got my heater right here.
There you go. There you go. That worked for you. Hey, how you doing health wise? You good?
Yeah, man. Everything's going all right with that. Actually, going a little bit better than it was a couple weeks ago. So I'm on an uptrend right now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. So
good to hear that. Good to hear that. Definitely got to check in with you.
Appreciate it.
Because like I said, I know we had this conversation a couple weeks ago, but I know it was an oncologist. That's who I had to go see. I had to go see an oncologist. Now, I had no clue why I had to go see an oncologist, but I had to go see an oncologist. It made me nervous there for a second because people usually got cancer go see an oncologist.
Right.
That ain't the reason why I went. They had to go check my blood. So
okay.
So yeah, but I like to check, make sure, because you never know who somebody recently. No, I was watching. I don't know if y'all seen it. It was a commercial for like damn, I can't remember the name. American Heart Association or something like that. And it was a 16-year-old dude that had like a stroke or had like a stroke at 16.
Damn.
Right. That's early as hell. So I'm like, yo, we definitely gotta take care of our health. We laugh, joke, and play and all that other good stuff, but we definitely gotta take care of our health at the end of the day.
Well, I appreciate you checking up on me.
Most def. Yo, straight out of the DMV, Mr. Politically Incorrect. That's right. And notice I said incorrect. I ain't say politically correct. Politically incorrect tonight. What's going on, John, Mr. PC?
Chilling, you know what I'm saying? Got my Black Panther shirt on, getting ready for the movie season this year. I'm excited, man. There's a lot of stuff happening.
You got tickets already?
No, I don't buy tickets in advance. The movie will be there. I don't got to buy tickets in advance.
So I'll get there when I get there.
It ain't going nowhere. This ain't no shoe drop. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going. It's still gonna be in the theater.
I know if you was one of them Marvel heads that got
like that.
The night it come out. And...
No, you know what? I went to a opening night, like midnight showing of a movie once. It was the last Indiana Jones movie, The Crystal Skull, and I will never do that nonsense again. And I don't even like Indiana Jones like that, but I went with a bunch of dudes who were like really into it. People was in there all dressed up. I was like, you know what? Nah, I ain't doing this no more.
FYI, there's another Indiana Jones. They're getting ready to do another one with Harrison Ford. Just FYI.
For real?
John about to go get his midnight tickets to
go
see.
No, I will not. No, I will not.
Yeah, I'm an Indiana Jones.
They're gonna recreate the venture.
him and a rack of dudes going to the movies together. That part, yeah, exactly. Y'all all shared about a box of popcorn, John.
You know what?
Two people reach in at the same time. Y'all touch hands.
Hey, what is that at the bottom of the box?
Speaking of, are y'all caught up on Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh
Yes.
man.
Yo, Atlanta. So my son came over. I told y'all the other day. My son came over to watch the game last Thursday, and he was like, "Yo, Dad, I just started watching Atlanta." I said, "Good luck, son. Good luck.
Yo,
I hope you get everything."
I'm so sad that it's over, man. I'm so sad that this is the last season.
It's
crazy.
crazy. It is
That
crazy.
is crazy.
Yeah,
So,
we caught up on
So John, y'all looking for those exclusive shoes?
you know what? That's why I said there ain't no shoe drop, right?
And then the crazy part about it, as soon as they did it, he gets shot.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for those who watch Atlanta. Yeah, see, there's a spoiler alert. I didn't say what they did, but as soon as they did it, he gets shot. That was crazy.
That Jones
And then the other part, okay, another right. Well, I ain't gonna give up the whole show because I was about to. It was another part that made me. I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" But Atlanta's like that in general.
Yeah.
All the way from the DMV as well. You saw he was checking his fro earlier. He was checking his fro, drinking the Perrier. You know, he doing the big, aka reasonable, aka Mr. Guns Blazing, aka I ain't gonna say it. What's going on down there?
Stab you. It's like, no. About to start freestyling out this. No, I'm joking. I'm good, man. You know, I wouldn't be you. I wouldn't be me if I wasn't clowning, man.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. At least that's what y'all ever thought about that real talk though. Like what people would say after you gone, after you die. Forget what you say. Forget when you say when you're not in the room. What people will say about you after you dead.
Yeah, yo, I think about that.
That.
Yeah, I just went to a funeral recently. One of my boys, his mother died, and I mean it was crazy because they ended up having they had two funerals for her. One here, and this was like her last 10 years of her life was here in Maryland, and then the rest of her life, the other 70 years, was in Boston. Like she lived in Boston for the most of her life, and so they had a second funeral there. And I was like, yo, if the people who was at this funeral, all the stuff they were saying about it, I was like, I hope there's like a quarter of the people who say good stuff about me when I'm gone. They probably won't, because they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like,
hey, John, question: do you still got your job?
I do. They haven't seen the podcast yet.
So you ain't been fired yet from off of LinkedIn.
No.
You good. You good. But nah, Mike and Donna, y'all ever thought about that for real though? Like what people potentially would say about you? I mean, the reason I asked because you said, earlier you were just saying, Donnell, you wouldn't be you if you wasn't, cracking jokes or whatever.
Yeah.
So, you ever really thought about what people would say about you after you gone?
No.
And I guess you don't care either. Nope. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I do. I've thought about it in the past, and I think about it, every now and then. It's one of them things that helps keep me on track. Helps me stay up and up character wise nowadays. Because Lord knows I used to not be.
Yeah. I mean, everybody, ain't nobody perfect. We all got our moments that had our moments in our younger days.
Yeah. So, it like I said, it helps keep me on track sometimes because I'm like, man, I try to be a stand-up dude. So,
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I think about it every now and then. Because, I mean, I like to be, I think about my personality. Like you, Mike, it kind of holds me accountable to my personality, who I am as a person. Am I a man of my word? Am I a playful person or am I serious? When people look at me as like, a business person, or would they look at me like, just a fool? I don't
Biatch.
Exactly.
Won't y'all make that your post?
What you mean?
Huh?
Say that again.
If you wonder what people would say about you when you're done, why can't people say it while you're here?
Because people ain't got the balls.
Give you your roses now, right?
Yeah. Give your flowers now.
Okay, so two reasons. They say, yeah, getting you flowers now, I agree with you. But I don't think people got the balls. People who don't like you ain't gonna say that they don't like you to your face, for starters. And then two, you know what type of stuff you can start if you married and somebody be like, you know what, I always want to tell you. So just let me go ahead and tell you now that I always thought you was fine. And if your wife wasn't in the picture,
like I always wish it had worked out. Like,
exactly. Then you be like, yeah, delete.
Too late. They screenshot it.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
You don't want to take them chances?
Nope.
Like, hey, might lead the one you with, like Usher.
Nah, nope.
Or be confessions.
Nope.
My chick on the side said I got one on the way.
Say your wife let it burn.
Nope, and no. Actually, it's crazy because we were talking about that the other day, me and my wife, and I was like, honestly, I'm not a fan of the grass is green on the other side, and I damn sure don't feel like starting over. I'm not out there, so I don't know. But the caliber of chicks that I just see on social media, either begging for attention or they seem, money greedy, or they rely on a man for everything.
They willing to share. Dude.
Yeah, nah, that ain't. I'm not interested in testing the waters at all.
So wait, you wouldn't get you a 2-for-1 deal?
You know what? Nah, man, I told you, women are a lot of work. They are a lot of work. Hey, why would I want two of them? I don't understand how nobody.
One tripping, you.
All right. No. So Donnell, what I found out is I did not know this, and now y'all can ask y'all wives or ask Nurse Bree. I did not know. So there's a show on TLC called Seeking Sister Wives, and another one called Sister Wives. I didn't know that if a woman is around a woman so long that their cycles tend to sync up together.
Yeah.
What?
So if their cycles tend to sync up together, that generally means they go PMS at the same damn time, Donnell.
True.
So no, that ain't gonna work, bro. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Unless you got two kingdoms. I know.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. No, I mean just in general, I didn't know that. So I didn't
know that either. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm with John. That's too much work for me, though. That's too much work.
The devil is a lie.
I'm too old for that. Grow up, Donnell. Grow up. Honestly, it's too and then my wife has a saying like she don't want don't open Pandora's box. Plus I wouldn't want to open Pandora's box. Nope.
All you want to know is what I'm saying. Like you ain't gonna know when you dead. So why not?
Well, she not whoever when you dead. She not gonna show up at the funeral and say that stuff either. Hopefully,
right.
You never know.
If she do, it'll be a sight to see, boy. I tell you that.
It's gonna turn from a funeral to Royal Rumble in that bad boy.
Right. Would it be different? Would your wife feel a certain type of way if a dude came out and was like, "I just always liked you," and I was just scared to say something?
Whoa. Hey, that let you know what that lets you know what people stand in your life. Come on, say that you need to automatically know where to put his ass.
That's right. No, he know where to put your ass.
Hey, if it's an older woman, it's a cougar. If it's an older man, what is it?
Normal.
Y'all having a bad influence on me. Bad influence.
Hey, it's crazy because I told you. So the other day I was texting your wife, John. I was texting your wife about my daughter coming up there. Shut up. Donnell,
I told y'all she need to let him.
Donnell got to get up.
He was texting your wife.
No. So I was texting her about because my daughter coming anyway. So anyway, for those who don't know, forget the rest of y'all. So I was telling her about my daughter coming up there or whatnot. And I forgot where I was even going with this damn story. Forget it. I'm done. John, what we talking about today, bro? What we talking about today? I'm done. I had something to talk about, but I'm done.
Yeah, I think I've been thinking a lot about this. Y'all friend Kanye West has been in the news a lot lately. And I don't know what to like. Everybody, like all kinds of celebrities are coming out against him right now. Have y'all heard what's going on?
Yeah,
Yes.
fill me in on that. Fill me in on that.
So I mean, so you know, he said a lot of things, as he typically does. But right, Donna.
In his Yeezy way.
Yeah, but his most recent rant started off online. I think he got banned from Twitter actually for talking about Jewish people and how he's talking about how every artist contract has Jewish people and get involved in it somehow, and how we need to like separate ourselves from the Jewish people. And like, I mean, he was saying all kinds of like just nasty, ridiculous stuff about Jewish people. Then it escalated beyond that, where he talked about he went on Drink Champs. If you don't watch Drink Champs, you should check it out. They talk with all these different artists and stuff. And he was talking about how George Floyd didn't die because of the police putting their knee on his neck. How he died because of what, fentanyl?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that.
And I'm like, this dude is bugging. But even more so, I didn't even talk about this part where he was talking about how when he came out with his White Lives Matter shirt on a couple weeks ago. Y'all saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Him and Candace Owens with his White Lives Matter shirt. He ain't explained it. He's saying he did. He went, you know what he went on? He went on Fox News and he talked with
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson, thank you. And he said that it was a joke. He didn't mean anything by the dude has been like, his mental health is for sure up there in there. Like it's just, he got a lot of stuff going on, and he talking about how he about to buy Parler since he can't go on Twitter no more. And he's gonna own the website Parler so he can say what he wants. And it turns out that Candace Owens' husband is he runs Parler.
Get out of here!
The app Parler. So yeah. So
he might not be just playing.
I think Candace Owens might actually be in his ear now. Like they done got real connected up. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So let me ask this before we go any further into Kanye's nonsense. And we asked this question, and I say nonsense because he's ignorant. And I think he like his buddy Trump, like seek attention, in my opinion. They do stuff specifically for attention. And I think once we stop giving them the attention that they seek, they'll go away. Or if they don't go away, they'll go back to doing whatever the hell they were doing in the first place. But
too many people listening. Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead, Doug.
Question.
You realize these bombers are Geminis, right? But go ahead.
You know what? And I asked
my son's a Gemini.
Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say something, but so we asked this question about R. Kelly about a year or two ago. Can you separate the man from his music? Can you separate what all the nonsense and ignorant stuff that he says and he does
from his music?
I'm
old Yeezy,
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I think that at a point you start to realize that it has an effect on his music. Like, his mindset now is, let's be honest, it's different than his mindset was, or at least his public mindset was when he first came out.
Alive.
Right. And so, by the way, Trump has also said that he needs to get some mental health, like help. Like recently, Trump said that. Yeah. So there's something going on with him where I think you have to be very aware of what's going on with him, his music, you know what I'm saying? Like what he's going through, the fact that he put his kids' school's address out there so that they have to be pulled from that school so that they can go to his school. Like,
did you know his school isn't even accredited? The Donda Academy isn't even an accredited.
Actually, by the way, you don't have to be an accredited. If you're a private school, you don't have to have any accreditation.
Oh, okay. That's news to me. Never mind. All right.
It's just the jobs that are seeking candidates prefer accredited institutions.
Right. Yeah. Private schools, religious schools, they don't have to have any accreditation necessarily if they privately funded. So
news to me. Didn't know that. Go ahead.
Do you guys support Kanye West?
That's a good follow-up question. I'll answer that first, and I'll John and Mike can answer differently or separately. That was part of the reason why I asked the first question. Can you separate the man from his music? Because if you can separate the man from his music, then in that case, will still continue to support his music and listen to his music. I like his music. I ain't gonna lie. I do like his music. I like his old stuff, College Dropout, all that good stuff. I even like his newer stuff where he's gone into the more, I guess, Christian type music that I actually like. So yeah, I probably could still support him in that manner, considering I'm not physically buying, but I know they go off for streams now. So I don't know. John, Mike.
I mean, for me, I like his old stuff better. So if it comes on, it comes on. I don't seek it, of course. It's his old stuff. Back when his mama was alive, like I said earlier, that I think she kept him grounded. But that's that. I mean, I like R. Kelly stuff, but I can't support him in public.
He's like, but in private, I be stepping to the name of love right now.
What you say, John?
Yeah, I mean, look, music is music, and I feel like there are. Put it this way, R. Kelly, I don't listen to his music anymore because if I listen to his music now, I can hear all the nuances of what he was actually saying and doing during that time.
True.
That's my problem. That's my problem with most of his songs. Not all of his songs are that way, but honestly, like if you listen close, like a lot of his songs have those undertones where it was like, yo, this dude really like people really let him get over with this stuff for a long time. He was literally saying it in his music.
But it's Kanye West doing that. It's Kanye West doing it.
I don't think. See that, and I say that my thing is I don't really listen to a lot of his new music. His older stuff is fine with me. I like Kanye West music. Like I don't know much about his new stuff. I haven't been listening lately. So, and that might be because he been acting crazy, or partially because like my music taste has changed a little bit, and so I just don't find myself like pulling that music up often to kind of listen to it. So,
gotcha.
What you about to say, Donnell?
I was gonna say you can argue and say the same thing about Michael Jackson about his music.
No, you can't say, Annie, are you okay? He ain't nothing to do with it. Ain't had nothing to do with no little boy, sir.
The fact
you don't know that.
The fact that, because Andy could have been a dude. Andy could have been short for Andy or Anderson or something. Talking or
Billie Jean.
Exactly. He wasn't his lover.
He said it's just a girl that says that I am the one. See,
we talking the 80s though. So even if it was a girl name, that don't mean he wasn't talking about boys.
I'm just saying.
And I'm a Michael Jackson fan, so I'm not. I'm just being playing devil's advocate here.
Michael ain't touched them boys.
You don't know that.
They came out. They lied. They said they lied.
All we know is he touched propofol for a fact.
Yeah.
All I know is money talks.
That is true.
I would have said the same thing.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this.
Wait, hold on. Wait, before you do, Mike. So Donnell, do you still support Kanye? R. Kelly, Mike?
So no. But like I like, just like you guys, like I like his older stuff when he was just kind of like, going mainstream with like Twister, and Jamie Foxx. I think, character wise, well, let me just say this, like I've never been a fan of like his clothing line. And that, like for me, it wasn't just his music, it was his clothing, like, what he was doing as well. I've never really been a fan of like, the Yeezys and, just the, I don't know if y'all seen on social media, like they might just have like little snippets of, his fashion shows. And I'm just like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not even.
homeless people clothes. And I ain't trying to be funny, but it look like people live out on the street.
Yo, he's a mad scientist. Like, in some ways, I feel like he is exploiting all of the problems in the society today. But in other ways, I'm like, yo, but he also feeding into a lot of the issues that we have to deal with as people, specifically, but as Black people, even more specifically, because like with his clothes, because they do look like homeless people clothes. Like the fact that people buy Yeezys, pay $120 or $200 for a pair of the slides or the slippers or whatever. Yeah, I'm like, yo, that joint blows my mind, because now other shoemakers are now designing their shoes to look the same ugly way. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what's going on here? Like, I just, anyway.
It's the trends that people buy. It's the trends that people, people follow. Mike, you had a question. Go ahead.
Now, well, as we were talking about music, and nothing improper, but Luther, when y'all listen to his
skinny
music,
or fat Luther, skinny or fat Luther,
it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's
now that you know that
whether he gay
right
the whole time, right?
So,
yeah,
that's my point. That's my point. So, do you think about that when you listen to his music now? Because who was he
First
singing
of all,
to?
Luther doesn't get enough credit as it is. They don't play Luther like that. I mean, truth be told, they don't. You hear Prince, you hear Michael Jackson, you hear all these other people, all the other artists that died, but Luther doesn't get a lot of credit. And I know, mind you, he did do a hell of a lot of remakes to a hell of a lot of people's songs, which I did not know. A lot of his music were remakes, but he sung the hell out of them remakes. He doesn't get a lot of credit.
The problem
Luther
is
had
that
a
he was
golden voice.
His is because he was ballads. You know what I'm saying? Ballads don't do well on the radio a lot. Like, you can't play a lot.
Nah, he had stuff that had, he had more than ballads.
It wasn't that much upbeat music. I mean, his was like, it was kind of upbeat, but it's like, it's the same thing with Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? There's only like a couple songs that get a lot of airplay on the radio because of the way she sang. She was a great singer.
But you don't ask people about like who's their top 5 or who like what's some of their greatest songs. Whitney's in that conversation. You never hear people say.
But I feel like Luther was just so R&B versus Michael Jackson was pop music and Prince had crossover songs, and so did Whitney Houston.
Pop, yeah.
They actually bring that up in the movie that they're doing with Whitney Houston and the Whitney Houston story or whatever.
Yeah,
it's talking about how her music was too like whitewashed, like it was too much for white people, and so she was very pop, right? Like Luther was not pop. Luther was R&B to the soul. Like he was soul music all the way, and so his was a very niche. Like music, like Black people know him, but no crossover success. Really, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Let's be real. No, I'm saying let's be real though. They listen to our music. They listen to R&B. They listen to rap. They listen to the same. They listen to go-go. They listen to the same shit.
They don't listen to R&B. They don't listen to R&B.
You don't think so?
Hey man, let me tell you something. True story. I was in Romania. And we was working, and I had my my music. Of course, I listened to a lot of R&B, and them folks that don't look like us, they was like, "It's a lot of soul in here." You know what I'm saying? Like, he made the comment to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you turn this SHIT off? You know what I'm saying? Because they listen to a lot of like heavy metal and country music and all that stuff.
But think about it. Like, all right, so what's her name? Kelly Clarkson. What's her name? Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, you naming the melanin challenge people. You know what I'm saying? People who look more like this than like this, and what they do is they take our music.
That's my point. And they take it.
Elvis.
They redo it in a way that is good for them. And by the way, if you think long and hard about those people, Pink, Gwen Stefani. All of them, any of them white artists who started off doing R&B like music, they eventually left that music behind. They started off that way because it helped them get into the pop space. It helped them do crossover, and then they were like, you know what? I'm going to do more rock music. Gwen Stefani would never do a rhythm and blues type album right now.
Look
That's
at
according to Diddy, ain't no
look at,
R&B dead anyway.
Beyonce.
What about Beyonce?
You know, when she was Destiny Child, you know what I'm saying, that was a lot of R&B in my opinion. And then when she kind of like did her own thing, it was like she kind of like did like pop music and like R&B.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, I feel like it was I feel like she, you know what I'm saying, found balance in that, you know what I mean? But like that wasn't the original Beyonce.
Right. And now her new album is like all house music or whatever, right? Like it's like electric.
I don't know because I'm not a fan. I'm not,
Ooh,
I don't know
boy.
because I'm not a
You're
fan.
not part of the Beehive?
Hell to the no, never will be, and don't give a damn if I am or if I do. Or what
Put
they
that
say.
disclaimer back up. Put that.
Nope. I mean, if they ain't watching anyway. Nah.
You about to cancel our show.
About to get canceled, boy. Millionaire
I'm
Man
not.
Cave
I'm
is
like-
sexist.
Right. Ty about to say something you're gonna regret later.
Hey, no, because with the like John just said, I'm about to hear it go right here. You have been warned. You have been warned. So yeah,
Oh.
there was a damn disclaimer. If you don't like the fact that I don't like Beyonce, it's 3 other dudes on this damn show that do. Listen to them, not me.
I'm just saying, I can't believe you actually said I don't like Beyonce. If you said,
No, it's
you know what I'm
okay,
saying,
so-
I don't really feel her music like
I
that.
don't.
That's different. Like,
And so let me tell you why. All right, so it is most of the fact that I don't really feel her music. I just feel like she's overhyped. Like she's overhyped for nothing. Like when I'm that type of person, if somebody be like, "Yo, we got to get these brand new Jordans," because everybody getting the Jordans, I'm the first person to be like, "I don't want them," because all y'all want them, I don't want them. So because everybody and their mama is in the Beehive, they like Beyonce. You can't talk about Beyonce, this, that, and the third. I'm like, she can kick rocks. Some of her old now, and I do prefer some of her older music than whatever current stuff that she does whenever she does music. I'm not a big fan of Beyonce. She's okay, but I prefer Destiny's Child. How about that?
Okay.
I think Kelly Rowland.
Man hit that Say My Name, John. That joint was straight cranking.
I think Kelly Rowland is a better artist than Beyonce, in my opinion.
whoa.
Wow. How about that?
You know what? I don't doubt that she is a better singer. She's a better singer, but she has not been properly what's where I'm looking for, like put out there as an art, you know what I'm saying?
Push, yeah.
So,
push, yeah.
Promote it. That's what
it's because her skin is the wrong hue. You know what I'm saying? It ain't light enough.
You think that's why?
Oh yeah,
Could be.
Absolutely. If you think long and hard about the R&B female artists who have had the longest careers, they're not darker skinned black women. They not.
Patti LaBelle.
Patty is different. Okay. Patty's different.
Tina Turner.
What about Aretha? What about Gladys?
That was a different time. Well, put it this way, that was a different time. And I say that with the understanding. I'm not disregarding anything you guys said, because you're right. They are amazing artists. Thank you, Nicole. Ooh. But I'm a little ahead of my. But thank you, Nicole. It's true. But it was a different time, and there were no light skinned like female artists out there at the time.
Hold up.
What?
Of R&B music. Like they really weren't. They weren't any.
All right,
like,
look. Hold up. So
yes, it is. Yes, it was.
Here's my thing. So the artists that they're putting out, this is on John's behalf. Artists that they're putting out now for R&B, even if it's dead or not, they all have that same look. So it brought up the question in my mind the other day when I heard Shirley Murdoch's song. Would she be would she be the Shirley Murdoch she is today if she came out in this age where they're looking for all of the R&B singers to look a certain way?
Oh, but they don't though. They don't. I don't think all R&B singers nowadays do look alike. Well, and let me preface that. Let me preface that. Now, I get the all versus some, but let me preface that because I don't listen to a lot of the stuff that younger kids listen to. I do like every now and then, like Ari Lennox and what was the name? Dang, I can't think of her name, but there's a couple of them. Snow Allegra. So those the one them two they
you just making up words right now. I don't know.
What was your question again?
No. Those are two different.
I know those are people. I'm
artists
just joking. I don't know
that
none of them
look
people.
completely different. That have hits out there that I don't know, but now I can't speak for their longevity. But they do have hits out there.
What was your question again?
Would Shirley Murdoch make it today? With when they're looking for, then that's not the look that they're looking for. And back when she came out, it wasn't a whole lot of video. And
same thing for Patty, and the same thing for
because I say no because of the style of music, Mike. I don't think it has to do with her looks. I think because
I would agree with that, Ty. I would agree with that because R&B is to me is like one of those genres just kind of like fell off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of R&B artists that do some of their old stuff in concert, but they're not putting out albums. I want to say to the extreme, maybe Anthony Hamilton, and that's a stretch.
Yeah. I mean, he's touring all the time, but to Mike's point though, a lot like y'all talk about Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin. You know what I'm saying? When they in their early careers, there were not music videos. They were not doing music videos. It was
a new music video for New Attitude. Patty was doing videos for
but by that time they were well established as artists. They have been artists for a long time. Even Tina Turner had been an artist for a long time by the time they started doing videos.
They didn't do videos, they just went on tour.
Right. And so as darker skinned women, they could do that because they were musically inclined. They were great musicians, great singers, great performers. So they climbed the ladder as R&B singers, as blues singers, because they had a great vocal range and they were great vocalists and great performers. Once music videos became important to the industry, they would not have made it. As we know, we can think back to what happened. I can't remember the album now, but like I would never forget. Damn, what was that album where they had the black woman, the bigger black woman who sang the song, but they didn't put her into the music video. It might have been Good Vibrations. I think it was.
That was Milli Vanilli, man.
No. Good Vibrations was Marky Mark in the phone.
Yeah, but the woman who sang the hook was never included in the album on the video. They had another skinnier, light-skinned woman singing the hook in the video to her vocals. So that by the time music videos came out, like they had a look that they was looking for the artist.
So to go back to Mike's question, then they don't do videos nowadays. So would she have made it?
They don't.
I mean, they do, but there is what video show comes on like that? There's no MTV. Hell, it was MTV Music Television. It was the damn channel. They don't play damn exactly. Everything's on YouTube.
Yeah, you got to search for it.
Right, but you don't have to search for it because what they're doing is they are literally dropping these albums video first on YouTube and pushing it out to people. Like, and that's what they do now.
That's true. Yeah.
But how many people do you know? And think about yourselves, people our ages, and think about y'all's kids. Who out there really searching for videos nowadays?
Nobody. But but because they are on YouTube all the time, because they live their life on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the way that's how they pushing out stuff to people, and then they get you to listen to it on Spotify, which is also owned by YouTube, if I'm not mistaken.
So I'm gonna ask my daughter. I'm about to run and go ask my daughter.
That's all kids do is listen to YouTube.
That's all they do. But I have never, and this is just me, and I could be wrong, but I'm about to go ask my daughter, because I've never seen my daughter or any of my sons actually out there watching videos as far as music videos on YouTube. They're watching other stuff that I'd be like, why do you sit there and watch that? But no, they're watching other stuff. So I'm curious to know, do they watch music videos on YouTube? Because you're right, they are on YouTube. Yeah, Nicole, you're right. Just like when Angie Stone was dating D'Angelo, his PR agents didn't allow her on his arms. Yeah, because Angie Stones is a chocolate sister. Yeah,
and a thicker sister.
Yeah, she is. That she is.
Big
But
set.
no, that's yeah. I don't know. I don't think she would make it, to answer your question, Mike.
Okay.
Because
I bet you they will allow it now.
They would. First of all, because D'Angelo.
Like who was D'Angelo? That's
D'Angelo, right? But that you know what I'm saying. If you saw D'Angelo today versus back then, that'd be like, who is that?
right. Like I only think I could pick them out of lineup. I'd be like, I don't know none of them. I don't know.
None of them.
None
of them. That's the crazy part about something like. If it wasn't for videos, because I couldn't, like, the people that I named, I couldn't tell you what they look like. I mean, other than the fact that they show up on my YouTube, YouTube Music.
I have no idea what a lot of these songs that I hear now. I have no idea what they look like.
Yo, somebody said they were talking about Doja Cat. I was like, what is that?
Right.
What is a Doja Cat?
What the hell is a Doja Cat? Yeah. What the hell is a, like, really?
I'm like, huh?
Okay, so I lied.
What do you lie about?
What she say?
My daughter said that she does watch music videos.
Boom.
Okay.
On the YouTubes. On the YouTube.
How do old people do that? First of all, they put the in front of it, and then they put the S at the end of it. On the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.
Oh Lord.
You stupid for that one. You dumb for that one. Doja Cat is one of her. Yep, I guess Doja Cat is one of our daughter's favorites.
Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't sit through a concert.
Did you know she Ethiopian?
Really?
Yeah.
See, John know more about this than we do.
She's Canadian. She's Canadian and Ethiopian.
I need to go to Canada.
I know.
Hey, you know what?
Canada like Houston.
So if you want to see a good, never mind.
We going to commercial.
All I'm gonna just say is moo.
we going to commercial.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is Demita Joe. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm Demita Joe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?
Tune in to Millionaire M.A.N. on your relationship entertainment television, Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
Tuesdays, 8 p.m. right here, Relationship Entertainment Television. Y'all know what time it is. Millionaire Man Cave. These dudes, they be killing on both of those songs. over there. And they probably, you know, Donnell just sent out a text, so he's probably listening to the Doja Cat. He's probably with his
Moo. Yo, it looked like she did this video at the amusement park at the little where they had a camera where you could do your own music video at the with the green
back in like
screen.
King's Dominion.
Yeah.
King's Dominion used to do that.
Yeah.
I have never seen a Doja
I'm gonna
Cat.
have to peep that out.
This is the first one. I think this is the first one she ever did. Okay.
I have never seen a Doja Cat video, and at this point in time, I don't know if I actually want to see a Doja Cat video.
Don't watch this one in front of your wife. Don't watch it.
Oh, okay, never mind. I the link that Donnell sent. Yeah, you're right. All right, never mind.
I'm sure your wife has seen it though, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so before we get into words to the wise, before I even say that, RETV, Relationship Entertainment Television, y'all have not already subscribed to the RETV YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the RETV YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button, click the bell, all that good stuff, so that way you're notified each and every time a brand new episode of Relationship Entertainment or a brand new episode of any show that comes on RETV comes on. But then don't forget, you can also watch via the Roku. So y'all can download the RETV live app on the Roku, so that way you can watch on the Rokus. And then the Rokus. And then y'all got questions, comments, concerns, send them in, put them in the chat. info@re-tv.net, info@re-tv.net. RE-TV is the website. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Did y'all ever? I know most of us, and I know John, you probably don't have this issue. I ask a quick question before we go into the word and the wise. Did y'all ever listen to half the stuff that y'all kids listen to?
Yo.
And then think about what you used to listen to when you was their age.
I was worse.
It's crazy. Yo, you know what? But you know what? Do any of y'all kids watch anime?
Yes.
My son.
Okay.
Yes.
So I had to stop my 8-year-old, has found out about anime on Netflix, right? Like, I'm like, man, it's supposed to be on his kid's account. But a parent, I'm like, yo, what the heck is going on? It's cursing, it's like people growing multiple arms. Like, it's like, yo, this is out of control. Be cutting this.
They be having
And
orgasms and everything.
Yeah,
They believe in boobies.
Yes, they do. Just like Doja Cat move.
Yeah, Mike, you must not have saw the link that Mike did that Donnell just said. Yeah, obviously they do, because that was
Yeah.
But no, I just asked that question because there's times when I sit there and I'm listening to what my kids listening to, because I really don't listen to it like that, but every now and then I do listen, especially if a beat catch me, and then I go, what the hell was I just listening to? Like, like the lyrics.
So on one hand, you have that kind of nonsense, right? That our kids are listening to, with y'all kids specifically, but my kids kind of catching some of it too, right? But then on the other hand, you got the stuff that don't even make no sense because it's coming out of like South Korea. You got like all the Korean,
the K-pop.
I'm like, yo, what are they saying? I don't even know. Are they speaking English at all? Like, I don't.
And these ninjas got a Broadway show called K-pop now. There is a Broadway show called K-pop.
You got your tickets?
No, sir.
He got advance tickets backstage.
No, sir.
Your daughter want to go. Your daughter wants to go.
Got backstage passes.
No, sir.
Meet the crew. He paid extra to meet the crew.
No, he
gonna bring his RETV
he paid extra to
bag.
dance a number with him. He gonna dance one of their numbers. He gonna be like,
to wear the outfit.
Not my style at all. At all. He said to wear the outfit. Bama dress like, yeah, I ain't gonna say what the Bama. They dress like they get their outfits from Kanye. Nah,
yeah, they do.
nope, not at all. Word to the wise, Donnell. What we got for word to the wise today?
Oh man, I got word to the wise. All right, ladies. In light of Kanye West. All right, so I just so happen to be out and about, you know what I'm saying, just chilling, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, and I saw something very disturbing. It scared me almost. Ladies, if you're gonna wear these Yeezy foams, hold on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you're gonna wear these Yeezy foams, I don't know if y'all can see my screen. Let me know when you can see it.
Not yet.
Am I presenting?
Nope.
Oh, hold on. Shit, no. Yeah, share.
There you go.
Yeah, I see this.
First of all,
Wait, what?
first,
What was she? What was she thinking, man?
I've never seen something that lean, dog. I've never seen them lean. I've seen Uggs lean like that.
If you gonna have, you can't have like $200 shoes on, and your foot just be ashy and rough at the bottom.
That was number two. The first thing that caught my attention, though, Donnell, was the fact that them bad boys was leaning. The second thing that caught my attention was, damn, she spent $200 on shoes, but she couldn't afford a $5 lotion.
Come on, man.
For a $20 pedicure.
And she got them $10
Leggings.
mall leggings on.
Well, sir, she spent all her money on the Yeezys, so she doesn't have any money for any of the other things. Okay, all right. She can't get the pedicure because she's got to wait till next month because she just bought the Yeezys. Okay.
Oh,
obviously,
Shawty. When I seen it, I almost popped out of my seat. You know, like, come on, man.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all soul ain't right. Y'all.
No, she ain't get like right with.
I was like, how we right? She right. She the one put them on. She the one to put them on.
So what you saying is the soles of her feet ain't right, is what you're saying.
There you go. Soles of her feet ain't right. She needs some Vaseline, some lotion. She
has a supplemented foot position.
Yes, she can't help it. She can't
help that ash.
She walk on the outside of her feet. That's true. So
you mean some sulfur 8?
But you know what the sad part about that is, Nicole, that in a couple of months, them Jones is going to be looking like ramps because she walks on the outside of her feet. So the shoes are going to look like ramps. So.
Like them Uggs be looking.
And so the question is, why does she walk like that?
Nah, I ain't worried about why she walk like that.
Some people just do. Some people walk on the outside.
Yeah, I would prefer.
Some people
I would prefer them be Uggs than some daggone Yeezys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, these joints are
see through like
hell.
That. What Uggs? You don't like Uggs?
At least.
No, I'm talking about the Yeezys.
At least the Uggs will make her foot sweat so that, you know what I'm saying, she can take one of them things and the cheese grinder and get all that off real easy.
Wait. I'm glad you said it make her feet sweat so that way that joint loosen up the crust on her feet.
So she can get the cheese grater.
Yeah.
Yo, it's called
Can you imagine getting a pedicure? You at the pedicure station and she pulled them jokers out?
Hey, you know they be talking. You know what? I don't know if y'all know this. John may know this because John got a Pixel, I think, or John's getting a Pixel. I don't know one of them, but you know, Google make the earbuds where they can translate everything everybody say.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. This is a Romeo and Juliet. This is a cigar joint.
Oh, you ain't put it up. Put it up.
I told you to call me out, yeah. I ain't appreciate that. I ain't like that shit.
I ain't even see that. That is hilarious.
I ain't mean to cut whoever off, but I had to clear my name.
Female them toys in your hand.
It's an adult McDonald's toy.
Yo, what is that? What is the adult McDonald's Happy Meals? What is that?
Have you seen the toys that come in there?
3 eyes. They got like 6 eyes.
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
But what is that? Like, why? What is the purpose of an adult? What is it's called? Like something farm, some
cactus plant or something.
Why? I don't get it. Like, can somebody explain that one to me?
I don't know. They trying to make something go not viral, but like people go crazy for like they did those plush babies back in the day.
The Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
But no, like you coming. I get the fact that okay, you want to give an adult Happy Meal, you want adults to feel nostalgic. I get that, but like, what is the Cactus Farm and the 6-eyed toys?
What does that have to do?
I saw a commercial for it today. I had never seen a commercial for it.
I haven't seen it.
Yo, I promise you, don't watch it high because you don't watch it high.
Hey, Mike, speaking of Beanie Babies, right? So I watched this jump called. It's an Anthony Anderson like a game show called basically it's like
Tell the Truth.
To Tell the Truth, right?
Tell the Truth.
and it was this Beanie Baby collector on the jump.
Oh man, I saw that episode.
And Marlon Wayans, so the Beanie Babies hold value when you have, like, you know what I'm saying, the original, like the tags and everything on it.
Okay.
So Marlon Wayans, you know what I'm saying, like the clown that he is, you know, he was asking about the Jones, and he picked one of them up, and he was just like, you know, what would happen if I ripped the tag off? And the dude was like, it'll lose its value. That Bama said.
But he
and you could see the dude almost cry.
But he did it as he asked. He did it as he was like, so what would happen if I ripped the tag off? Poop. And dude was like, oh.
Anthony Anderson.
Well, you know who was telling the truth, right? Wow.
Yeah, right. Right. Anthony Anderson, he was like, but you saw how he was joking all first part of the show. Anthony Marlon Wayans.
Oh yeah.
That point in the show,
he went right to his shell.
He had nothing else to say because it was worth $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
It was a set of 3. It was a set of 3. He ruined one by popping the tag on that was worth $50,000. Anthony Anderson was like, yo, we're gonna get you your money since this idiot over here jacked up your stuff.
Oh,
yo,
God.
That episode, I was like, yo, some people just take stuff too far. Some people just don't know when to draw the line. They take stuff
rich
way
people,
too far.
Rich people.
50
rich people. And that's the thing. He could have, and that's the part that bothered me out of the episode that Donnell was talking about. That Marlon Wayans could have just stepped up and been like, and I'm not counting his pocket because I don't know how much he worth. I don't know how much money he got. But he could have been like, yo, my bad, bro. Let me go ahead and take care of this for you. But no, Anthony Anderson was like, I'll take care of it for you.
Well, so he's got a new horrible movie on Netflix.
A new horrible.
Yeah.
It's like a family flick though.
It's like family Halloween.
Marlon?
Yeah, Marlon Wayans. This family flick, dealing around Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on Breakfast Club, or he was on somebody's show recently. He was advertising the den.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is.
That's crazy.
Donnell still ain't right about them damn Uggs though. I mean, not them Uggs, them Yeezys and them ashy ankles. We're gonna get into commercials so we can get back with question of the week. Question of the week coming up next. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Matter of fact, tell a friend, tell another friend to tune in while we going on this commercial right quick.
Hey, it's your girl Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Right here on RETV every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.
Well, they do that, cause we do that though. I see you talking, so we gon' take it though. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that though. My click 100 deep.
And just for the hell of it, I'm just playing.
number one show.
Exactly. Oh shoot, y'all know the NBA season back in Philly and
Tonight.
Boston playing. Yeah, they Philly and Boston playing. And somebody about to get into a wreck. I don't know who. Somebody.
I don't watch basketball until they 80 games in.
I don't watch basketball until I'm with you. Yeah, exactly, because it's a fluke to me. It was Joel Embiid and the little dude with the green hair. Somebody smart. I don't know. Anyway,
Marcus Smart.
Yeah. Again, I'm with John. I really don't. I stopped paying basketball so much attention. Like when I realized that it just become fake to me. It just becomes fake, and there's no drive for basketball, in my opinion, anymore. It's like we're gonna play half-assed until about All-Star break, and then All-Star break we'll turn it up a little bit just so we can make sure the playoffs, and then make the playoffs, and then then we really play. So I'm with John. After about 72, 80 games, that's when I actually jump into the NBA. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, it's time for question of the week, people. It's time for good old question of the week. If y'all got a question that y'all want answered on air, y'all can send in your question. You can send it into info@re-tv.net. Info@re-tv.net. Right there below my man Mike is where you could actually send it in, or y'all can just post it in the chat. We'll actually get to it. Post it in the chat. We'll answer your questions there as well. Send in your videos. If you send in videos, y'all can actually see yourselves right here online. Y'all can see yourselves on air, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Roku, everywhere we are on. Everywhere Millionaire Man Cave is actually aired on Relationship Entertainment Television. Y'all can see yourselves. So send in your videos. We actually want to see your videos so that way we can talk to you. We got a lot of good stuff coming up this season. We got a lot more shows, but I think my man John got question of the week. John, what you got for question of the week?
Yeah. All right. So the question says, hey fellas, I met this girl about a month ago, and I really enjoy spending time with her. We have been out a couple of times. And recently she told me that she lives in her car. I was surprised to say the least to hear this, but she said that it was her own choice. She really loves the freedom that it gives her. I'm not sure how I really feel about it, or if this is something I want to really continue with. But what do y'all think I should do? Stay or go?
Wait.
Wow.
So she literally lives in her car, not figuratively live in her car.
Nah, bro. She apparently sleeps in her vehicle. Is what I gather.
How does she shower?
Yo, so this is interesting because I have recently been going down. You know how YouTube is, right? Like go down a rabbit hole of stuff. Like when they got this question, I was like, yo, let me look this up. People actually do this. There's a whole community of people who live in their vehicles.
Yeah, they call homeless.
Yeah.
I mean,
no sir. They call themselves the Black Nomads, and these are black people. There's a lot of other people who do it as well. These are not only black people, but
so they black homeless.
But they like choose to live in their car. Some of them like break their leases and live in their car to save money, or they live in a van, or you know what I'm saying. Some of them got tiny houses, all the kind of stuff.
Okay, like, tiny houses, you're not homeless because you actually got a house. You're not living in your car. You actually have a roof over your head.
No. But they got tiny. They got vans. They call them tiny vans. They call them vans.
Like the what's the mystery van from Scooby Doo?
Yo, or like that old van. Y'all remember people had them old vans with the side door slid open and they had a table in the back.
My old band director from high school had them joints.
Yo, freaky uncle pull up.
Band director from high school. Yeah.
Shag rug in that joint.
Exactly. They had a sound system in there too. And some of them even had the TV back in the day. Some of them had a TV in them joints. Yep. All right. So what was the question, John? My bad. We didn't cut off topic. What was the question?
Should he stay or should he go? Like, should he continue messing with her? You know what I'm saying? Because he's not really sure he's feeling that kind of lifestyle, like living in a vehicle.
I'm saying because all right. So I'll go first then. What happens if he wants to, smash and stay over the night?
First of all, smash. First of all, y'all ain't never did it in the car before.
Yeah, I have.
Step your game up.
I mean,
okay, so smashing ain't the problem.
Some of us still need to be having sex in the car.
True that.
Hey, sex in the car is still sex. Shit.
It brings some excitement.
It keeps it spicy.
I about to say it brings excitement. It brings excitement to the relationship. A lot of women, they be tired. Pull over. Let's pull over right quick, babe. We'll pull over in this parking lot and we about to get in it. But so Mike, the thing is, the sex ain't the problem. The staying over is the problem.
It's the staying over. That's what I say. I put it together. One smash and stay over the night. It ain't happening. it ain't happening unless she's staying with you. And majority of men would rather spend the night somewhere else and then be out versus have her spend the night and stay a while.
I mean, he can always get out of the car and just walk away.
and get the next parking spot and get in his car.
Right. I'm going home.
Whoever wrote this question, we are not making fun of you or your girl. But it is what it is. It is.
I mean, I will say this.
I think it's her choice now.
I think you're focusing on the wrong part of this, though, because I think you asked the right question, Mike, at the beginning. Like, how does she keep herself clean? Right? Like, I ain't smashing nobody till I understand the whole hygiene. Yeah, like, hygiene.
So there are. I will say this. Okay, so because I have seen some, I've gone down some of them rabbit holes you've gone down on TikTok and on YouTube. So they, and even homeless people for that matter, they do go like the truck stops, because truck stops got those. For truckers, they got showers in there, things like that. That's like, and I will say I saw a video of one chick on she was on TikTok. It was the same chick you took a video of earlier, John. She does bird baths, which I'm like,
she called them whole baths. She called them whole baths in the video.
Whole bath, bird bath, same thing. Yeah, back to the hygiene.
It's a big difference if she washing with a washcloth versus one of them brown paper towels with some soap. Some hand soap
can I tell you this though? Because I found this website about the Black nomads, and they were doing car tours, like so people were showing how they live in their cars, right? Every last one of them that lived in their car, specifically people lived in the car, they all had a washcloth hanging from the back hook in their back seat. And I was like, yes, see, black people use washcloths. Like, even when they live in their car, they use a washcloth.
John, you make me sick, because now I had to go look it up. So now I got to figure out, okay, so now I'm bringing up, because I've never heard of Black nomads. Apparently, there is really a group called Black nomads.
They meet up. They meet up every year, apparently.
This is 2021 in their Astro van meetup. That's the van you talking about. I did not realize that there was a thing called, they apparently do yoga.
They meditating. That ain't yoga.
Meditate. Okay, yeah, meditating, yoga. They have. It's interesting to me.
It's a whole.
That look like an RV though.
Yeah, he probably got. Some of them got RVs, but some of them live in their car, man.
But you know what though? Okay, so I'll just say this.
Homeboy's girl live in their car.
So I'm not for or against. You know what I'm saying with my comments. It's just what I'm saying. Like, some of us live with the stresses of what the American dream looks like, right? Like, if you don't go to work, then you can't pay your bills, right? And I feel like, what I'm saying, in those situations, real talk.
No, I'm laughing at Nicole's comment.
I've been seeing that.
He did, because he did. Yeah, go ahead.
You don't. It's like you living. You know what I mean? Like, you living your best life. Stress free. You know what I'm saying? Not what what they offer us. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's definitely a different lifestyle. And just like Ty said, they do have truck stops. You know what I mean? Like, if you wanted to make the comparison, you know what I'm saying, what would be different from a trucker versus a person who decides that they didn't want to live in their car?
Because the trucker goes home at the end of their shift. But
maybe that's debatable.
She go home at the end of her day to her car.
That's debatable. We don't know where these truck people go after the. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they got nice beds. They got nice beds in the back of their truck.
They do.
They do.
And if they got they can literally take when they drop off their payload or whatever, like, park their truck and sleep in the back of the truck.
And they do. Go to Walmart. Yeah. Go to any Walmart across the United States, and you'll see a rack of trucks in the parking lot, and they're not there to drop off deliveries. They're there resting, sleeping in the back of the truck. And I get that. Go to any truck stop on any major highway in the United States, and you'll see they're sleeping in their truck. I get that. But I'm talking about, okay, so usually truck drivers, I can't speak for all of them, because to your point, Donnell, I don't know all truck drivers, but the ones that I do know, they go home at the end of the day. And those who do are in a relationship. Dude's question is, how could you be in a relationship? Well, I'm assuming his question is, how could you be in a relationship with somebody who chooses to live that lifestyle? And my thought around that, or my question behind that is, so what happens when y'all choose to take y'all relationship to the next level? Is she expecting him to move in the car with her?
Oh, snap.
Or is she willing to give up that lifestyle to move in a house with him?
I didn't even think about that.
So my initial response is it's not going to work, because in my mind, you know what I mean? Like, if she's living in her car, she's a minimalist, right? So she's not spending money on clothes and, you know what I'm saying, like things that,
well, that may not be true, because I have seen some that actually have storage units. They live in their car, but they have a storage unit and keep their stuff in their storage unit.
I mean, let's be honest, guys. Y'all seen women's trunks. They have a whole wardrobe in the trunk of their car anyway.
Look at the trunk. Look about the back seat.
Back seat, trunk. Yeah, yo. So, like, I mean, minimalist is
I mean, but I mean, to your whole point, I mean, I would, as if her car got towed or somebody broke in her stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess that's why she got insurance. I don't know.
and so look, that's
does
why
your insurance cover house? Is that house insurance or is that car insurance?
Hey, John is on one tonight. John is on one tonight. Hey.
Nah.
Go ahead, Mike. You gotta ask the question before John say something else.
Yeah.
This is why John's gonna lose his job. This is why John's gonna lose his job. It got nothing to do with the fact that we on LinkedIn talking nonsense. Go ahead, Mike.
Nah, I was just, so I was clowning her at first, and the reason I felt okay clowning her was because it was her choice.
Right.
It wasn't like she was down on her luck and was stuck with that. It was her choice. So, but I think, serious note, I put a different spin on it when I thought about it deeper, and I was like, it's her choice. So, she's that type of person, kind of what Donnell was saying, minimalist. She's that type of person. Who's to say that he's not, a minimalist himself, but he definitely has an issue with her staying in her car. I don't know. It like I said, it put a different spin on it because it's her choice. She's that type of person. A month.
I mean,
and they've been out a couple times.
I feel like, at the end of the day, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, just have fun.
I
and don't make it serious.
Yeah, but how much fun can you have? All right,
look, Ty caught up on the wrong thing.
Me up, or am I picking you up?
Well,
Why I always got to drive? I'm not even trying to be funny.
He moving.
Big question.
She's always ready to go. You know what I'm saying? It's
no, but these are legit questions, though, John, for real. So, all right. So they together for a month. I'm not even trying to be funny.
They not together.
They just dating. They've been dating for a month. He just
So, but he never said whether or not they was exclusive. So I guess
if she's not getting her Amazon packages at his house, he tripping.
So where the hell Amazon delivers anyway?
That's a whole nother. Anyway, front tire.
She a minimalist. She ain't buying shit on Amazon.
But I mean, she is a minimalist.
Shop at the thrift store.
That is true. She could be very, very well be a minimalist, or like I said, I've seen them where they actually have. Now I don't know about the whole nomads thing, but I have seen people who live in their car who actually have a storage unit where they keep a lot of their stuff in storage because they
got evicted or
right. Or not even the fact that they got evicted. They prefer to live in their car, but have a storage unit to keep all of their stuff.
Okay.
So, I mean, they can be a minimalist or they can have stuff in storage. But, while the questions I'm asking seem funny because they are. Go ahead, Donnell.
I was going to say, and don't get it twisted. Some famous people have actually lived in their cars before they actually made it famous.
Yeah. I mean, Tiffany had it. You know what I'm saying?
Sherry Shepherd, her lived in her
she ain't the
car.
only one. Yeah,
it's a lot of comedians who.
But what would y'all? Okay, let's do this. Okay, because I think we can keep going around in a circle. You know, joning on this man girl, but so I think from my perspective, I started thinking about it from like, what if my wife told me one day that she wanted to move out of the house and move in like into a car, like we wanted to just live in a van or something like that. Like how would I feel about that? Like, because eventually it's either he's going to continue to date her with the assumption that they're going to do something more, or it's just going to, you know, as Donnell said, just be, you know, messing around, having fun. You know what I'm saying? And if it's going to escalate to something more, then the conversation has to be had, right?
That's
like,
why. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's where I was getting to, John. While I said yes, while I was saying could be funny, but if you're dating somebody, I don't know about y'all. Like I said earlier, if I'm gonna date somebody, I'm not going to date you with just the simple fact of I just want to date you just to have fun. Yeah, I can do that, but I mean, the type of person that I am personally, I like to be in a relationship. So I'm looking for something to go a little bit further. If I'm dating you and you live in your car, like John was just saying, my next thoughts are, well, what happens if we decide to take this a little bit further?
Nope,
John,
she becomes a smash and
dash. Right, Donnell, what was he doing? Like, yeah. But no, like so what if you, so my mind is going, okay, what if I want to take this relationship further? Is she going to move in with me? Is she going to expect me to become and live like her? Is, you know, do I got to pick her up all the time? Do like,
no, man, the car moves. She can drive the car. You ain't got to worry
smash
about it.
And
yeah, but do I want to go to the movies in her house? Do I want to go out to eat in her house? Like, no, I want to, like, you know, I want to, you know, right. Safety.
Smash and dash.
Hey, man.
Somebody could break in the joint.
It's only a month into it. You know what I'm saying? I think as a man, again, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, could you put in the energy and try to think down the line into that future? Like, you could, but you know what I'm saying? It's only been a month. You know what I mean? Like, and hell, you only with her representative right now anyway. So why are you even thinking about moving in together?
Well,
if that's the representative,
her representative is putting it all out there. Yeah,
if that's what you representing, yeah, you didn't put she didn't put her whole cards on the table.
So Donnell, what if it was 6 months? What if they had been dating for 6 months and he was just now finding out that she like living in her car? Like, would that change something?
It would change something that for 6 months. She had 6 months to tell him that she lived in her car.
Yeah.
That's different.
So but if it's a lifestyle, if it's a lifestyle, it may not have come up.
No, because it is a lifestyle, so that would not have come up in the conversation within 1 month.
I mean, if he tried to walk her home, if he tried to walk her home and he went outside to the car, she was like, she got her Ring doorbell on the.
Hey, yo,
how about this? How about she park her car?
I gotta go away for like 30 seconds.
How about she park her car outside of his house? Problem solved.
That is, but again, Donnell, my mind. This is just me. Apparently, I'm the only
keeping
person
her own spot.
Stupid. Apparently, I'm the only person who thinks like this. Okay, so we can't never do nothing different. We can't ever go anywhere different. Like I think it was Mike or John. One of y'all said earlier. Or I think it was Mike. A lot of times we like to go over to women's houses for whatever reason, so we can leave whenever we ready. And I'm pretty sure women think the same thing. That's not the case. You always got to come to my house. We always have to do something centered around me and my house. Because if I come to your house, your car, what are we doing? Listening to the radio?
Yeah, going on.
Nah, Netflix on the laptop.
She might be cooking you dinner on a hot plate. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna cook you a nice meal on the hot plate.
If that joint like that, I can eat. As long as it ain't raining.
So realistically, okay. So realistically, all of us are single, right? Would you feel comfortable doing that? Is she bad? She's something.
Listen, first and foremost, okay. Let me say this, Ty. Let me say this. If she had a van that was set up like an RV, where she got a TV, you know, all the necessities, you know what I'm saying? I'm going over.
Okay. I'm not doubting you. I'm just asking. Nia Long. So Nia Long lives in an Astro van. She got the TV set up. She got the couch. She got the blow up mattress or whatever she got in that joint. You over there?
I'm over there.
I'm gonna do what my I'm gonna do to her.
Long.
I'm gonna do to her what my wife did to me. When my wife and I started dating, you know what she asked me? She said, "Does anybody in your family have a history of mental health issues?" I'm gonna ask the girl that and be like, "Does anybody in your family, you included, have mental health issues? Why are you living in this mode of transportation here?" Like,
she may very well have a very, very good explanation. She may, like Donnell said, she may want to save up money. She may want to. It may be convenient because she's a nomad. She likes to go from city to city. It may not be a mental issue.
It may not. It may not. But I want to know.
It may be a phase.
It may be a phase. That's true. She may be saving up to get herself a real nice house for sure.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like I think especially black folks, man, like we so caught up in what the American dream looks like.
Yes.
And it doesn't, in our reality, don't always add up to that.
That's right.
I hear that.
I agree with that.
But look, so stay or go. I personally, I'd probably stay. You know, I joke the hell out of it, but I'd probably stay. I see where it go. Now, when it comes down to if it's gonna be long term and does she want me to move out of my crib and move into her car, you know, that's something that will be established in the future, down the road somewhere. But
you don't think you should have that conversation sooner? Because let's say she does. Let's say you make it a year and you're like, oh yeah, we should move in together. How about you moving in my car? You don't think you'd be like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Now I done wasted a whole damn year messing with you in this damn Toyota Tercel.
Time out. So
and then he picked the hold on. Oh, this dude picked the smallest car he could think of too.
Hey, yeah. Right. He said Toyota Tercel. So Mike.
Yeah.
So you saying, all right, so let's just say before you met your wife, right? And you meet this chick that live in her car, Nia Long, and every time you go over that jump, she got on that outfit, that lingerie outfit, not the same one every single time, but she got that lingerie outfit on. She treats you like a king, and y'all not worried about money.
Yeah, no bull.
You ain't rocking with it.
I said I'd stay.
He said he'll stay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to figure out where she changed into that lingerie.
I was wondering the same question, John. I was wondering the same.
Look, I don't care if she got on the trench coat, ain't nothing on under that jump. I'm rocking.
But now everybody and their mama, unless she got the curtains that she putting across the front and side windows and the back around that joint, everybody and their mama see it. So it's, while I'm being funny, I'm being serious at the same time. It's a lot of stuff you got to think about that goes into that. Like Mike said earlier, okay, I want to smash. Yeah, we've all smashed in a car before, or maybe all of us have, or some of us haven't. I don't know, whatever the case may be. But it's been nighttime in most cases.
You try
or you got tinted windows.
Burn.
Say what?
Go ahead. I said you gotta try it if you haven't done it. You get that shin burn from the
yeah, but you got tinted windows. You got, you know. I mean, I'm being realistic. Like, how do you live that? Like, I don't know if, to be honest with you, I don't care. Nia Long isn't my person, but I don't care if it is whoever my person is. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would be able to do a long-term relationship like that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I would definitely have some questions. You know what I'm saying? We would have some conversation, and really, the conversation would be about everything from, you know, her intention with, you know, I've been laughing, joking about this a lot, like, but you know, her, like, what does she see this going? Is she interested in something long term? Like, is this the like, is this how, you know, how long does she think she's going to see herself living in a vehicle? You know what I'm saying?
Because I said there could be a very real reason why she does.
Why these women be ghosting y'all, man? Because y'all asking way too many, like, y'all asking
too many questions.
They just trying to have some, you know, in my mind, I'm just trying to have some fun, like. You're not taking. I'm not telling my mother. First of all, I'm not telling my mother like I met this chick and she lived in her car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having fun with this one.
But when does fun stop though for you, Donnell? When does fun turn into, you know what?
Hey,
man, let's do something serious. Let's do something serious.
Yeah, because that may be an option. I mean, it may be
serious. When something can become serious is one when I want it to be serious. And two, You know what I'm saying? What does I guess for me, like when I be wanting to become serious, I already know what serious looks like for me.
So
I mean, I just feel like
Go ahead, John.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm saying for this brother who wrote in, I would assume, and it's again my assumption. They say asses, assumptions make an ass out of you and me. But I would assume that he is considering something serious. Going back to the question of the week, I'm assuming that he is considering something serious for him to even write in. Because if it's something he's just doing for fun, something he's just doing for the hell of it, then why
he wouldn't worry about staying?
Why entertain? Why ask the question? Should I stay or should I go?
Because he in love.
She got that sunshine.
She put it on him.
And he's only been, you know what I'm saying, rocking with her for a month. Hey man, somebody else need to talk some sense into him. Like, you doing too much at once. And if I was him, if I was the one to tell him, I'd be like, man, have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you worried about the wrong thing.
I've seen people get married in less time. I've literally seen people get married in less time.
Did he say he was trying to marry you?
No, but I'm just saying. I would
Stay
think
or go.
He's taking it somewhat serious. He's taking it somewhat serious considering the fact that he wrote in and wants our opinion on the fact that should he stay or should he go after finding out that she live in her car.
Go, because she's not his person.
Okay.
I can see that. This
is what I will say. I don't know. Ty, you want to answer?
No. I can't. And so to sort of to Donnell's point, I agree. She's not your person if you have to ask that question. But at the same time, if you're curious enough, then entertain it. You never know where it may lead. Entertain it. If you're curious enough, entertain it. If not, and you have to ask that question, then she's not your person. Move on. So that's completely up to you. But go ahead, John.
She might mess around and make me move out.
That was gonna be my point. Is that ultimately at the end of the day, unfortunately, I don't think we have a easy answer for you, stay or go. I think everybody's, got their own perspective on this. But the understanding is that you have an opportunity here, right? You have an opportunity to learn about a new way of living, new lifestyle, learn about a person a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? If you're interested in learning more about her, an opportunity to maybe experience the world that she lives in, and do some of the things that she does, and if nothing else, you can, as Donnell said, have some fun. You know what I'm saying? If she's down for that and you down for that, have some fun. And then
just know that the fun's gonna be at your house.
It's gonna be at your house. She gonna know where you live. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to give her direction. She gonna have to put it in her ways, and drive to your house. You know what I'm saying? So understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is, and I don't think there's an easy answer to it. It's worth figuring out for yourself if you want to pursue that, if you want to go down this road, if you want to learn more about it. Ask. That's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? If she's willing to talk about it, talk to her about it. If not, then move on.
There it is.
Mike, last words?
Yeah, well, I mean, my thing was stay. If you asking stay or go, then you at least have enough curiosity to put some time in. See where it goes. What the hell? Like I said, she might mess around and make you want to move out. You might learn some things like John was saying. You might learn some things about that lifestyle and like, you know what? I can really dig this. So if the curiosity is there, stay, ride it out, see where it goes.
Interesting. It's interesting. Yeah. Stay or go, sir. You make the decision. Personally, I don't think I could stay. But that's all for our show tonight. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's Millionaire Man Cave each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. Don't forget, if y'all have not already done so, y'all go ahead and subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. They gave us handles now. I think it's like Relationship Entertainment TV is the YouTube handle that you can actually look up now on YouTube. Yeah, they got handles now. Couldn't take RETV because somebody stole it already. But you got Relationship Entertainment TV on YouTube is the new handle that you can actually look up on YouTube now. They trying to get a little social media ish out there. They got reels, now they got handles and so forth. Anyway, great show, fellas. Appreciate y'all as always. If y'all got questions, make sure y'all sending y'all question for question of the week. Another great topic for y'all next week. Until then, we will see y'all same place, same back channel, RETV, and we out.